Point Beach. Claude and I are here at Shell Point Beach, and I'm kind of squinty today because it's very sunny. You can see the sky behind me. I'm going to turn this around so you can see Claude is up there in a little pavilion. There's the bathroom, and right across the way, a food truck is setting up. And I wanted you to see the beach. So we're very close to St. Mark's Refuge, if not in St. Mark's Refuge. And the beach has got a lot of shells. It's a very regular, rustic, historical Florida beach. So it's small. There's plenty of parking. We're here on a Sunday morning at 11:29. There's virtually nobody here at all. And I want you to see the ocean. The tide's out right now. So just showing you the ocean and the view that you have here. So if you camp down here near the Shell Point Beach, there are accommodations down here. We will all be at Wakulla, but I wanted you to see the beach. And if you use kayaks or if you get a boat rental, there are tours. You can go out and see the dolphins, and you can also paddle along, only if you're an experienced paddler, and paddle along the coastal waters here. This is the Gulf of Mexico. So we're virtually alone on Shell Point Beach, and some of you are starting to travel for our retreat, our Wild Hearts retreat. And if you're traveling, you know, Mercury is direct. Mercury will be direct in Sagittarius for our retreat. You want to get here by November 2nd. So November 2nd is a good idea. And then we'll meet at the Wakulla Springs on the 3rd of November. So some of you are traveling all the way from Washington. I think we have people from Montana, from Minnesota, from Georgia, from Texas, you know, depending on how far you're traveling. And I'm just standing here in my flip-flops and a little sundress with my bathing suit. I see a boat going out. There's so much beauty in this area. It's breathtaking. It's like when we came down this way, we've already been to the Wakulla Springs, and you can see that video is a little video that I made of the actual river. But the St. Mark's River and the Wakulla have a confluence down here. This is a really magical, amazing area. So, yeah, you want to see my outfit. I don't think that's really necessary. But what I wanted to say for people who are coming, you know, some people are coming in vans, some people are coming in mobile homes. There's plenty of camping, but I want most of us to have a place at the Wakulla Springs because that's where we'll be doing most of the activities. But we definitely have a day here at this beach and this tiny, itty little town. But there's a very cool exotic plant store Claude and I just came from. It's called Just Exotics, and we bought a whole bunch of fabulous trees. For tree fruit is the primary food that you eat when you're in Florida. You're kind of a fruitarian with like seafood, you know, from shells. So that's the natural food that we would eat if you lived in this environment, is you would be eating like tropical fruit. We were picking these kind of, I don't know, they were like little cherries off of the ground from various palm trees. And so it is an environment where you can grow year round, and the Just Exotics has types of plants that you can grow. So I don't know what else people would need in terms of getting to the retreat and so forth. So just let me know if there's anything that those of you have already scheduled and have already booked your room and so forth. So just let me know. You know, I'm mostly planting. Claude and I are doing a lot of weeding and putting in more and more trees and so forth. So just wanted to show you Shell Point Beach and make sure that everybody's on their way for the Rewild retreat. And I don't know what else you might need for getting here. But I want most people to stay at the lodge because that's where most of our experiences will be. There's caves, there's shell middens out here. The springs have underwater caves that are the size of football stadiums. And all of this is like an underwater passage all the way to the Yucatan. So it's a really phenomenal area. Just look out at the vast, wow. Okay, my friends, so hopefully that gives you some info of where we're going to be and the beauty of the little beach here. And again, it's at the Wakulla Springs that you should be meeting me on the morning of November 3rd. Okay, I think that's it for now. Bye-bye, loves. And anyone who's not coming, please do enjoy that week. That's a big, powerful, Mercury direct, Grand Trine kite in water. Do a lot of beautiful trance dance and water activities and keep your courage going, your feral nature, your wild hearts. Bye-bye for now.